I'm going to show you guys how to rig a double egg loop knot for steelhead and salmon. It works really well for back bouncing row out of a boat, side drifting row for steelhead and salmon. It's another good rig if you're going to be using like a spinner blade and a herring, trolling that for salmon, or just sitting it in the current waiting for salmon to move up. It works really well. It gets a good roll on it. So it's a pretty universal rig, and I'm going to show you how to rig it up right now. The first thing you're going to want to do is tie an egg loop knot to your smaller trailing hook. Normally I run a smaller hook as a trailer, so you're going to rig that up first, and I'm just going to tie this one at a normal speed. And if you've gotten familiar with the egg loop knot and you've tied it and you've watched the other video, that's pretty much all I'm doing on this first one. It's, you know, just a regular egg loop, and you can get pretty quick at tying it. I mean, it only takes a second and you've got your first egg loop. So this will be the trailer hook, and now I'm going to show you a little bit slower speed how to set up your second hook. So you want to first hold it up here and line it up with your other hook just to see how the line needs to slide on. So now we've got both hooks here, and I'm going to pull all the way back till we get to the front of the leader. I'm going to slide the leader through the front of the hole, and then once we pull the hook all the way back to the line, it's going to line up with our second hook. So now you want to figure out what distance you want the hooks apart from each other. I normally run the trailing hook about an inch behind the main hook, and then you're going to grab it here. We're just going to go through the regular egg loop knot. So you start holding it like this. We're going to start our wraps. You're going to wrap about 5 times around the hook here. Once you get these first 5 wraps, you are going to put the other end of the leader up through the eye about an inch. And this, I'm going to try to show you a little bit slower. This is the hardest part of the egg loop knot. So once you put this end up through, what you want to do is pass the end that we just put in along the shank of the hook. Now if you look closely, you'll see that, if it focuses, this end here comes down and it's running along the shank of the hook, and I'm holding it with my fingers. At this point, you want to take this end that's sitting here and just continue your wraps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 or so, and then we're going to pull this end through. You're just going to pull it and keep pulling it till it's snug, till it's tight. Then when you look, you've got a double egg loop knot. A loop on both hooks. You can put your main bait on this front bigger hook here, and there's also a loop on the back hook. The nice thing with this rig is you don't have to worry about either one pulling out. I mean, these are strong. This is a strong rig, the egg loop knot, so it's going to hold strong and work really well for steelhead and salmon fishing. Give it a try, and good luck out there.